It's part two of the border battle as the International Falls Broncos visit the Fort Frances Muskies. Good evening, everyone. Joey Payer, your play-by-play man for the night. Thank you for joining us. The Muskies will look to sweep the season series against the Broncos, taking a 4-1 victory on December 21st in the Falls. Let's get to the action. It'll be Cole McGill facing off against number 15, Braden Drummel for the Broncos. Your starting netminders tonight for the Muskies, number 29, Darian Clem, and for the Broncos, number 30, Max Marcotte. It should be a physical one, just as it was over in the Falls just before Christmas. Muskies again taking a 4-1 win in that one, an early offside called here. Muskies finish their final exam break now. They haven't played for almost a couple of weeks, but coming in on quite a tear, an 8-game winning streak in Wawasser Conference play that has them all the way up to second place with a 9-2 record, just 2 points back of the Sioux North Warriors for first place. Coming in for the Muskies now, number 9, Matt Spence, backhander on net, knocked away by Marcotte in behind. Muskies keep up the forecheck. This is Connor Nelson at the point. Wrist shot, stopped by Marcotte. He will gather up the rebound and hold it for the face-off as we are 47 seconds into the first period. A reminder, 17-minute periods in games between the Muskies and the Broncos. International Falls bound to their home country rules, allowing them only to play 17-minute periods, so it'll be shorter than normal game tonight, which means getting off to a good start will be paramount. If you fall behind early, less time to catch up. Here's the Muskies now in the zone. This is Gartsky trying to get his stick on it. Picked up in the corner there by Brady Wicklund of the Broncos. Now comes back out front, bouncing puck. Muskies on it in the corner. Comes out front, here's a shot, Gartsky scores! Want to get the crowd off to a buzz early on? That is the way to do it. Jackson Gartsky going top shelf against Max Marcotte of the Broncos net. And just a minute 17 in, the hometown Muskies have grabbed the early lead, 1-0.
Scoring the first goal for the Fort Frances Muskies, number 25, Jackson Gartsky.
So it's Jackson Gartsky with the assist to designated call-up player tonight, Josh Ward, getting into the lineup. He gets the assist. And the Muskies take a 1-0 lead. In the corner, this is Avis with it. He goes in behind the net, misses Redford with the pass. It's going to be picked up on the far side by Carter Germain, number 16. Now Gursky with it. Along the dasher boards and on the blue line, but not out. Nice job of keeping it in by Sari of the Broncos. Along the boards, Redford now near his own net. He'll try and get the rush started. Broncos, good forechecking, causing grief to the Muskies, trying to get it out of there, but now they'll try it. Barker, he tried to push it into McGill. McGill, puck ended up behind him, and here comes Germain in across the line. That puck goes high and wide. Muskies pick it up on the far side. That's Armstrong moving it ahead. Here's Kelly now busting in, a backhander. That slipped through the crease. Broncos now, Erickson in on the right side. He tries to center. Kelly, he's knocked off the puck. Noga tried to get a handle on it, but this is Wicklund. Moving it ahead to Borger, off his stick, into the Muskie zone. The Broncos will change, and Jackson back for it. Number 26, Jace Jackson, his pass. Misses on the sideboard. That shot goes wide for number 5, Travis Kaler. Jackson will try again. Starting out from his own zone, moves it to Noga. That goes off his stick. Broncos intercept the neutral zone. Wicklund dumps it in. And now battle behind the Muskie net. It's Armstrong against Kian Gonzalez. And in there to fish it out is Jackson Germain for the Broncos. Now Armstrong will get it. Tuck it behind his net to Jackson. Can't quite get it out against Joe Glowak, the Broncos veteran blue liner. Armstrong will try again. That goes off the boards. Perfect bank shot right down onto Marcotte. And with Noga bearing in hard, Marcotte decided discretion the better part of valor. Covering that puck up. 3:58 gone here in the first period. And the Muskies on a goal by Jackson Gartsky taking the 1-0 lead in part 2 of this year's border battle. Muskies winning game 1 4-1 on December 21st over at Bronco Arena. Broncos now trying to knock it out. They cannot. Muskies dump it deep into the corner. Battle along the boards there. Good hit thrown by Dremel. Broncos get it out to the neutral zone. This is Nelson. He tried to pass to Cousino. That was picked off. Broncos dump it in. And back for it. Oh, and a big hit. Laid down there by Simon Palm, the Broncos captain. As he put Jay Statero onto the ice. Broncos now at center. They can't get control of it. They'll try again. Busting through is Glowak. He moved into the Muskie zone. Muskies bank it out. Back to the neutral zone. This is Sari. Moves it ahead. Glowak puts it in. Redford will track it down for the Muskies. He moves it to Gartsky. His pass intercepted. But Ward will knock it out. Now he'll get a chance. One man back. Josh Ward moving in. Tries to get around his man. Lost control of the puck though, and it gets behind the nets. This is Kaler with it. In behind the net, battling there with Ward. Now Besh comes in to give him a bump. Back for it. Sorry. Bump there by Gartsky. Ward will pick it up. Here's Jackson now. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong, the wrister. Deflects wide. This is Besh. Kaler battling in there against Ward. Great shift for young Josh Ward of the Muskies. The forecheck has been strong so far here for the black and gold. And now it's Ward with it behind the net. He goes around the boards, back to Jackson at the point. He's pinned there by Germain, and the Broncos will bring it out. Besh will clear it into the zone. Broncos will finally change, and it's Armstrong. He'll move it quickly to Jackson. That pass up ahead. This is Spence. Broncos back for it. Now Avis on it. He gets knocked down. Noga tried to hit Avis. That puck gets away. Broncos on the far side. Glowak moves it ahead, and now comes number 12, Kian Gonzalez. He's in on the left wing, going against Nelson, the wrister. And Darian Clem making the easy glove save on that one. And we'll face off in the Muskie zone. 6:48 gone here in the first period. Fort Francis 1, International Falls 0. Good to see Darian Clem in between the pipes for the Muskies. Last we saw of him, he was getting helped off the ice in a conference game against Red Lake. The Muskies' last game before the exam break. Looked to have a pretty serious knee injury happening. As it turned out, just a deep bruise that he was able to recover from during the break. And he is back in action, and that is again, big sigh of relief for the Fort to have their starting netminder, Darian Clem, available for the home stretch heading into the Norwassa playoffs, which will be getting going on February 20th. Still not sure who the Muskies will be playing or where exactly at this point. Still much to be decided in the Norwassa regular season. Muskies now looking to move it out of their zone. This is Gursky. He goes off the boards, moves it to Nolan Mann, number 10. Mann can't get it past Jordan Smith. Muskies will try again, but Smith is on it again. His wrister save, rebound. Oh, Simon Palm had a chance there on a loose puck, but quickly knocked away by Gartsky. Broncos just trying to get anything on net right now. Most of the play has been in the Bronco zone early on here in the first period. The Bronco cheerleaders in full throat here, visiting the Ice for Kids Arena tonight as that shot is gloved and held by Marcotte. Always a great energy and spirit in the building whenever these two teams get together. Bronco Arena was absolutely rocking back on the December 21st in the first meeting. And just a terrific crowd out here at the Ice for Kids for part two. A lot of town pride, international pride at stake in these games. Here's the Muskies trying to work their way in. The centering pass, shot! Oh, and Marcotte just got a glove on that one. McGill taking a stab at it. May have even hit a stick before it got to Marcotte. Some good hand-eye coordination by the Broncos netminder on that one. .802 gone here in the first. Broncos will try to start the rush out, but that pass goes astray into the neutral zone. And now coming in on the right wing, it's McGill with Barker going to the net. McGill trying to send it to Barker. That did not work. And now here come the Broncos down the right wing. This is Wickland. He's rubbed out of the play nicely by Jackson. Managed to get the puck in on net. But Clem will hold on for the stoppage in play. 8:24 gone in the first. Taking the draw for the Broncos, it'll be Jackson Germain. He'll battle Peyton Avis of the Muskies. Scramble draw. Nelson will get after it. He's got Wickland on him. Almost lost it. Here's DeTero. Help pick up the pieces. Nelson, try again. He moves it ahead. It's tipped out by Avis. Cleared right back in. Broncos have to clear the zone. Muskies one more try. Now here they come up the ice. This is Avis. Moves it over to Nolan Mann. In on the right wing. Mann. He's hammered hard against the boards there. The Broncos come away with the puck. As Beneke moves it around. And out of the zone. Nelson now. His pass misses Redford. Jordan Smith in pursuit. Nelson lets it get past him. Mann will try and pick it up. He can't against two checkers from the Broncos. But finally the Muskies get it out. And now hustling after it is Spence. One man back against Palm. Spence, the pass. Shot! Oh, man, just missed. Looked like a one-on-one. Suddenly turned into a two-on-one and a good burst by Mann. But his shot goes a little high and wide. And now we'll have offside against the Muskies with 7:25 remaining in the first period. Good chances on both ends. Mann just missing that shot from the slot as he managed to charge the net. Look for the pass from Spence. Nearly buried it. A little high, a little wide on Marcotte. Now the Broncos try and bust in. This is Smith. His shot. Sorry, Besh with the shot there. And Clem tracks it nicely, gloves it, and holds on. Scratches tonight for the Muskies. Defenseman Declan Webb still out with a arm injury that's going to keep him out at least the rest of the regular season. And forward Brady Bondarchuk out with a thumb injury. He's out indefinitely as well. Muskies now deep in the zone. This is Kelly. He's battling Kaler in behind the net. Now against Sari. Besh picks it up and moves it ahead to Borger. Goes off his stick. And the Muskies move it back. Gartsky dumps it in deep. Ward now hustling in after it. Sari back. He leaves it there for Borger. He moved it to Kaler. Kaler's pass missed everything. Goes all the way down the ice for the icing call. 6:41 remaining in the first period. Fort Francis on a tally from Jackson Gartsky. Just a minute 17 into the game. As the Muskies ahead 1-0 as they look for the sweep of this year's border battle. Back to the point now. Armstrong, his wrist shot, stopped there by Marcotte. And this is Wickland will pick it up there for the Broncos. Comes to center. He tried to move to Gonzalez. That didn't work, and Barker will steam his way into the Broncos zone. He has it knocked off him by Erickson. Ford has to clear the zone. Broncos with a chance to clear, but that's picked off by Armstrong now. Here's Armstrong in on the right side, deep in the corner. Bothered there by Palm. Broncos get it, try and move it out. Here they come as it's Jackson Germain, number 6. He moved it over to Wicklund, but the play was thrown off rhythm. Good job of the Muskie defense to stand up at the blue line. Turn that play into an offside. 6:05 remaining in the first. Dremel now against Cousineau. Cousineau gives him a not-so-friendly tap with his stick. And we'll have a stoppage. Face-off back in the neutral zone. And Cousineau and Dremel will cross paths once again. Here's Spence now in across the Broncos line. He tries to stay with it. He's got 2 Broncos on him. Rubbed out by Smith. Puck comes back to the line. Nelson able to keep it in. Moves it. Centering pass. Spence was shot. Now there's Deterro with the shot. That's stopped by Marcotte. Spence in behind the net. Looking to make a play. Being watched there by Dremel. Glowacz moves it over to Sari. Anthony Sari, number 3 for the International Falls Broncos. He gets a rough reception from Connor Nelson. Takes him off the puck. Deterro moves it ahead. Oh, almost intercepted there by Jackson Schultz, number 13 of the Broncos. Muskies will get it out now. Battle in the neutral zone. And here's Nelson. He dumps it in. Marcotte plays it, so no icing. Muskies pick it up. Shot at the side of the net by Kelly. That was stopped. Broncos heading back out. Besh off the boards. Mann will pick it up in the Muskie zone. He goes cross ice. Muskie's clear. Mann now with it. Hits the linesman with that back pass. And here's Beneke. Beneke being bothered by Ward. He dumps it around to Kaler. Kaler back to Beneke. Beneke with a little bit of room on the right side. He'll wait. Tries to get out. Linesman blocks that one. Ward in there. More great forechecking by Josh Ward of the Muskies. Been the hardest working guy out there so far for the black and gold. Maybe for either team so far tonight. Broncos will try again as Kaler moves it to Beneke. Over to Gonzalez. He puts it to center. Muskies get it there though, and it's Barker picks it up. He's hit hard there. Jackson Germain, the do-it-yourself offside as he drilled Barker right at the line. Knocked the Muskie player into the zone before the puck got there. And leading to the offside. 4:04 to go here in the first period. Broncos win the draw, but Barker almost got control of it. Sari now against Avis. And now Avis will try and track down Sari. He can't get there. Erickson just pushes it ahead. That clearing pass by Germain is intercepted. Muskies dump it back in. Barker trying to win the battle, does. Gets the puck. Bodied there by 2 Broncos. Now moves it in front. Spence trying to get a shot off. He will get a shot off. Marcotte with a glove save. Knocks it into the corner. Good job of sticking with it there by Spence as he didn't get the first shot off, but stay with it and end up getting an open shot in the slot anyway. Now here comes Wicklund in. He can't get through 3 Muskies, but that pass is picked off by Gonzalez. Now he has the puck taken off him there by Gursky. Cleared back in by Erickson. And the Muskies will try it here. Jackson off the boards. Into the neutral zone. Broncos will get it. Dremel backhands it in. Gursky with it. Moves it ahead to Noga. Noga can't get it out of the zone. Jace Jackson will try one more time. Off the boards. Comes off the skate of Dremel. That's kept in though. Bounces off the boards. Looking a little dangerous right now here for the Muskies. A little sloppy in terms of their defensive zone coverage, trying to clear the puck out. They do finally get it out. Armstrong drills it deep into the Broncos zone. And back to get it is Glowacz. He tries to get it around the boards. Nelson, though, keeps it in at the point. He was looking to make the pass there to Cousineau, but that was intercepted by Dremel. Cleared down. 2:20 remaining in the first period. Muskies 1, Broncos nothing. Puck shot down the ice, and it will be icing on the Muskies with 2:14 left in the first. This will be the last exhibition game of the season for the Muskies. It's all for points in the standings and a shot at the playoffs from here on in. 4 regular season games left after tonight. Muskies trying to get it out of the zone. Gartsky, puck gets by him. Glowak goes back for it. He backhands it there, and it's Borger. Off the boards. That'll go all the way down the ice. And another icing call against the Falls. Speaking of those regular season games for the Muskies, they will have their next contest on February 7th on the road in Kenora against the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. And then a huge doubleheader February 10th and 11th in Sioux Lookout against the Sioux North Warriors. A 2-game set that will very likely decide first place in Norwassa and home ice advantage throughout the conference playoffs. And they'll wrap up that regular season on Valentine's Day, February 14th, here at over at the Duke in Couchiching First Nation, the Couchiching First Nation Arena, against the Dryden Eagles. Broncos now trying to move it in. This is Gonzalez. He got around his man. Oh! Great play by Gonzalez. Got around his man, dropped the stick, stayed with the puck, and actually kicked it over to Germain, who got a great chance in front. I'm not sure if Clem got that one or a defenseman with it getting the stick at the last second, but almost the equalizer there for the Broncos. Here comes the Falls now. This is Smith. He's taken off the puck there by Jackson. Moved ahead. As Noga tries to get in there. Armstrong, he'll dump it down. Marcotte comes out to play it. Bouncing puck, dangerous play there, but managed to corral it. 35 seconds left here in the first period. Deflected in by Kelly, deep in the zone. Back for it is Beneke. He's bodied there by Noga. Glowak trying to get it out. Gets a second chance as the puck taken off or hooked off his stick. Broncos able to clear all the way down to Clem. He will glove it. A little bit of a snow shower job there by Broncos captain Simon Palm, but nothing comes of it. 13.9 seconds remaining on the clock here in the first. One more offensive zone draw for the Broncos. This is Germain taking it against Cousineau. And Cousineau is shown the exit from the face-off circle. That'll bring in Spence. Spence against Germain. Muskies come up with it. Man, he hasn't knocked it off his stick. There's a shot there. Quick one by Germain. Clem covers it up and makes me a liar, as we'll have one more offensive zone face-off for the Broncos. 6 seconds exactly remaining in the opening frame. Cousineau against Germain. Carter Germain. 2 Germain brothers on this Broncos team. Puck gets out to center. Man will get it. And that will signal the end of the first period as Man sent Borger for a bit of a ride to end things off at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the dressing rooms after an entertaining first period. Your only goal coming off the stick of the Muskies' Jackson Gartsky at the 1:17 mark. And so, after 17 minutes, your score here at the Ice for Kids Arena. The Fort Frances Muskies 1, the International Falls Broncos nothing. Second period action on the way shortly. Welcome back for the second period of hockey action. After one period at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Frances, it's the hometown Fort Frances Muskies 1, The International Falls Broncos, nothing in part 2 of this year's border battle. Your scoring summary, a very short and sweet one for the hometown side. Jackson Gartsky getting the Muskies on the board. The only goal of the opening frame. The assist to Josh Ward at the 1:17 mark of the first, giving the Muskies that 1-0 lead. Muskies carrying a good share of the play in that first period, but the Broncos getting a couple of good opportunities as the period wore on. So fairly even contest so far between two teams. That last battle on December 21st at Bronco Arena in the Falls, a 4-1 victory for the Muskies in that one. Broncos now trying to get out of their zone, but this Muskie forechecking pressure continues. More of the theme from the first. Sent off the glass down the ice, and it will be an icing call. 59 seconds gone here in the second period. Again, playing 17-minute periods in this exhibition contest, as per the rules that the Broncos are bound to follow. So rather than your normal 20-minute periods, we are playing 17s tonight. So the Broncos cannot afford to get down by much more than one goal, as the clock is running out quicker than it normally would. And just had a very special Muskie-related birthday announcement on the PA system. Oh, loose puck here. Broncos with a chance. We'll wait on that one. Centered. Oh, and Clem with a sliding stop as he robs Justin Besh, stacking the pads. Off the Muskie turnover. Now it's Cousino busting into the Broncos zone. He's up there against Kaler. Borger trying to fish it free. He does. And sends it out. Besh after it. Save of the night so far for Darian Clem on that chance, as he robbed Besh with the classic pad stack. Now Gursky. Oh, Buck bounces out front. Couple of crazy hops so far early in the second period. Broncos almost getting the equalizer. A backhander there. Wicklund got stopped and knocked clear by Clem. Now a four-man battle in the corner. Muskie's trying to come up with it. It's loose. Glowac's shot that hits Clem's arm and bounces wide. Gursky hammers it. Good shift here for the Broncos, and they'll keep it in again. Glowac, the shot. Oh, bounced off Wicklund and then just wide of the net. Caught Clem going the wrong way. Now it's sent out, and here's Mann. Nolan Mann moving in. Sean! I think it was either the shaft of the stick or the shoulder that Marcotte got on that one. Quick shot almost surprised the Broncos netminder. Broncos now moving it ahead. Wicklund. He's got Gonzalez with him on the left side. Germain on the right. Jackson Germain. Deep in the Muskies zone. Now it's back to the point. Not out. Muskies will try again. Off the boards. It's Barker. He moves it to Michael Ward. Tried to get it ahead to Avis. That play did not work. Gonzalez. He's drilled by Barker. That's sent for a ride. Jace Jackson now. Ward at center. Tries to get past two Broncos. He's going to win the race to this puck. He battles there with Sari. Sari, though, stands strong and clears it around behind his net. Kaler will get to it. Moved out to center. This is Ward. Josh Ward. Puck goes in offside. Broncos are charged with that one, so faceoff will be outside of the Muskie blue line. Josh Ward, number 8 out there for the Muskies. The only man without a name on the back of his jersey, but he's been making a name for himself so far in this contest. Playing a terrific hockey game is the young call-up. Nelson now. Oh, he turns it over. Here's a chance. Stopped by Clem as Jordan Smith was all alone in front after the uncharacteristic turnover by Connor Nelson. Sorry now. He tries to get it in. Moving in here is Palm. Here's Rester. Clem got a piece of that, put it into the netting. And we'll have a stoppage. 4:03 gone here in the second period. That turnover even caught me by surprise. Connor Nelson, one of the steadiest Muskie defensemen this season. But he coughed that one up. Jordan Smith with a great trance in close. Don't know if he realized he had as much time as he did, as there was no one near him. He got in pretty tight on Clem, and Clem making the stop. Broncos in again. Here's a chance. Besh trying to shove it past Clem. 2 cracks at it. And the Muskie netminder up to the task. Covers the puck up and holds on. Besh robbed earlier this period by Clem on a great pad save. It'll be Besh now against Avis in the faceoff dot. Avis knocks it ahead to Michael Ward. Puck's at center. Now it's Besh. He clears it in behind the Muskie net. Redford dumps it around the boards, trying to get it out. Can't. Here's a chance. Shot there. Oh. That was Jackson Schultz not getting all of it, as he had a golden chance from the slot into the Bronco zone. Here comes Schultz. He'll send it in on Clem. Clem will push it to the side. Picked up there by Armstrong. He tries to find Kelly in full flight. Kelly stood up there by Glowacz on a nice defensive play. Broncos try and move it ahead. And now it's Jackson for the Muskies to Armstrong to McGill. McGill, he backhands it in. Chases in after it. Noga coming in to help him against Glowacz. McGill battling the taller Glowacz, and it's Glowacz that comes away with it. But in on the checking is Kelly. He tries to create the turnover. Now it's Jermaine against Noga. That was centered, but no one home for the Muskies. Wicklund now. Both teams finding it very difficult to get any kind of speed up in this game. Once they're on the puck, they've got a man on them in almost no time. There's not been a lot of room to operate for either side. And we stay at 1-0 with 6 minutes gone here in the second period. Muskies trying to get it out of the zone. First opportunity goes nowhere as man is stopped up there by Jordan Smith. Now it'll be Deterro with it. He puts it off the boards. He can't get it out from the left point. It was kept in by Erickson. Back in behind the Muskie net, and Jackson will chase it. Puck moved ahead. It hit man at center. And now it's Spence working it in deep for the Muskies. Kaler, he wins the race to the puck. Moves it to Dribble. And now this is Jordan Smith. He's stopped up there by Deterro. Sorry will try. Sorry. To Kaler, a nice spinorama move, but he lost the puck. Deterro against side boards. Kaler sends Nelson for a ride with a good hit. Sorry now. Bumped by man. Comes off that check. Bumped again by Michael Ward. Puck sent into the Muskie zone. No icing. The Fort will try again. Here's Michael Ward. He's got 2 Broncos on him. And the Broncos come up with it. Here's that centering pass. Another chance now. Backhander. As Borger creating the turnover and then getting the shot right in close. Clem getting an arm on it, sending it to the corner. Muskies bring it up to center. Barker now. He's got Besh on him. Now bump there by Besh. Centered. Backhand chance there for Carter Jermaine. He can't get it through the raft of bodies in front of the Muskie net. Muskie's now looking a little bit frazzled here as the Bronco pressure picks up. But here comes Ward. Maybe a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Ward tries to get around his man. He'll shoot. Save. Rebound. Loose. Out front. Kept in there. Jackson shot. That hit a stick and just went wide. Armstrong tries to put it on net. That's blocked. Now another chance. Moving in. Shot. Stopped by Marcotte. Another shot there by Jackson. First Avis, then Jackson with the chances, and Marcotte standing strong for the Broncos. Muskies now some sustained pressure. Jackson back for it. He'll put it off the boards and out. Kelly picks it up. Tries to move it ahead. Battle at the line. 4 or 5 bodies in on this one. Broncos nudge it out. Gartsky. Puck goes high in the zone. This is Glowak. He backhands it in. And back for it is Gursky. Physical play picking up here in this one. Now the Muskies trying for a 2-on-1. Here's Gartsky. He's got Ward with him. He can't get it past Glowak. Nice defensive play there. Kelly leads to the point. Now here's a chance shot from the far side by Ward. It's going to go to the center. Kelly's shot. That goes wide. Gartsky in the corner. Bothered there by Eriksson. He sends it around the board. Gursky races in to keep it in. Ward gets it to Gursky. Gursky trying to muscle his way through. He can't. Now the Broncos are going to bust out, and it's a 3-on-1. Here comes Jackson Germain, and a great job by Ryan Redford to get back, but still a chance for the Broncos. Shot off the side of the net and in behind. Centering pass. Here's Eriksson. Fires. Save by Clem. Rebound. Gonzalez can't get it. Eriksson another one. And that's stopped by Darian Clem. With 7:20 left in the second period. A flurry of action on both ends. First the Muskies down deep in the Broncos zone, getting two great chances in on Marcotte. And then the Broncos turn it around and bust back. A 3-on-1, brilliantly broken up by Ryan Redford of the Muskies. But a couple of great chances in the slot, including Jake Eriksson with two of them. And Darian Clem holding the fort for the fort in a 1-0 hockey game. Terrific action here in the second period. Broncos trying to get to center. They get nowhere. That's drilled back in. Sorry back for it. Watched by Noga. He leaves it for Kaler. That's taken away by McGill. McGill was looking for Noga in front. Couldn't get it to him. Noga will chase it down. Tried to get it back to McGill. That didn't work. Dremel puts it high and into the Muskie bench. Had a few bodies ducking for cover on that one. And a face-off will stay in the Broncos zone. 6:39 left in the second period. Only goal of the game so far, Jackson Gartsky at the 1:17 mark from Josh Ward for the Muskies. As Fort Frances leads part two of this year's border battle. 1-0. Muskies looking for the sweep, having won 4-1 on December 21st at Bronco Arena. Here's Besh in against Jackson. Besh tries to come away with it. Here's a chance, centered in front, but man back to pick it up. He gets it out across the line. Muskies will try and move it there. Man to Spence. Spence tries to go back to Man. That doesn't work, but Jackson will keep it at the line. Redford just chips it to Man. Now to Redford. His wrister. That goes high. It'll be Jackson Schultz trying to move it out. He does to Justin Besh. Besh has the puck knocked away from him by Jackson. But Besh gets it back. Besh trying to work his way in. This is Wicklund with it. He's got two Muskies on him. Still keeps up the fight in the corner. Stays with the play. Here's Wicklund coming in, the backhander. Scores! Gotta give credit where credit is due on that one. Brady Wicklund started the play, going in behind the net, fought his way through two Muskie checkers, worked his way back in front of the net, past another Muskie player, goes to the backhand, and slides it through the pads of Darian Clem at the 11:26 mark of the second period to tie this hockey game at 1. Terrific solo effort by Brady Wicklund of the International Falls Broncos. And we are all even at the Ice for Kids Arena.
Scoring for International Falls, number 9, Brady Wicklund. Time of the goal, 5:34 of the second period.
So it's Wicklund unassisted at the 11:26 mark of the second to tie this hockey game 1-1, and the Broncos look to have some new life off of that. As they are in the Muskie zone again, looking for more, looking for their first lead of the game. Here's Avis. Muskies now feeling the forechecking pressure like they've been throwing at the Broncos for a good part of the evening. Here's Glowacz with a shot. There's a pad save by Clem. Parker hustling over. He can't beat Sari to the puck. Now it's Avis around the boards. Set down the ice, and it will be icing against the Muskies with 4:33 left here in the second period. So once again, the goal, Brady Wickland, unassisted at 11:26. He has pulled the International Falls Broncos even with the Fort Frances Muskies 1-1 here in part 2 of this year's border battle. Dremel now in the face-off dot there against McGill. Broncos win it. Muskies though come away with it now, and this is Noga, and he's trying to get around his guy. Kaler, bit of a grab on him, no call there. DeTerra with it. Oh, it takes a hard hit there from Kaler. That's going to be a penalty down to Kaler. Wrist shot, stopped, deflected wide. Noga tries to go back to the point. Extra attacker over the Muskies. Knocked away by Paul, but no whistle. Referee decided did not have full possession of the puck, so we'll keep playing. Muskies with an empty net and an extra attacker. This is McGill. Bothered there by Smith. DeTerra now trying to come out. He goes off the boards, and that'll be picked up there by Dremel. With 3:51 to go in the second. It's going to be a cross-checking penalty. It's our first penalty of the hockey game. Coming at the 13:09 mark of the second period. As Travis Kaler of the Broncos will get a 2-minute minor for cross-checking. With the hit he played on Jace DeTerra in the Broncos zone. Muskies to the power play.
International Falls minor penalty to number 5, Travis Kaler, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
It's McGill, Spence, and Barker out on the forward line for the Muskies on this. Avis, actually Spence is playing back in the point. Avis up front. Connor Nelson on the other point. Nelson. He moves it there to Avis. Avis to Spence! Oh, off the side of the net. He had the open side of the cage. It just misfired. It was looking like the equalizer for sure on that one. Here's Avis. Back to Nelson. Wrister. Saved by Marcotte. Muskies stay on it. Avis to Nelson. Back to Avis. He'll fire. And Marcotte will gather that one in and hold on. A couple of great chances for Muskies here on the power play. 1:12 left in the minor penalty to Travis Kaler of the Broncos. We are tied 1-1 here at the Ice for Kids Arena. 3:03 left in the second period. Noga against Dremel in the faceoff. Muskies win it. Back to the point. This is DeTerra. He goes to Noga. Noga, though, having trouble with Dremel, but manages to fight it back to DeTerra. Armstrong. Wrister. High. Noga now. Back to DeTerra. He keeps it in niftily with the skate. Over to Armstrong, fires! That hit Ward, I think, in front and went wide. Armstrong to DeTerra. He'll try to backtrack. Dremel misses. Noga, he'll move it in. Muskies in close. Chance there for Mann. He was stopped there by Marcotte. Glowacz now trying to move the puck. Battling Mann and Michael Ward. Ward over to Noga. To DeTerra. Back to Noga. Noga fires a wrist shot. That's wide. Loose puck. Scores! Sing me a song. It's Austin Armstrong with the go-ahead power play goal. The backhander that found its way past Max Marcotte. With 2:09 left in the second period. And Austin Armstrong has the Muskies back in front, 2-1.
Muskie power play goal scored by number 6, Austin Armstrong. Assist to number 13, Carson Noga.
Here come the Muskies again, looking for another one.
2:09 in the second period.
So it's Armstrong from Noga, and I missed the second assist. As the Muskies were rushing that play down there, we'll pick it up in the second intermission for you. But Austin Armstrong really just a backhander to put the puck on the net after Noga's shot was deflected and went to the wide side. And the backhander hit Marcotte either in the arm or in the body, maybe the blocker, and snuck by him and in. And the Muskies have regained a 1-goal lead. Here's Jackson walking in. Another chance, Jackson! And he stopped there, didn't get everything on that one as he was bothered there by Erickson. Now here come the Broncos. Kian Gonzalez, 2-on-1 with Wicklund. Over to Wicklund, fires! Stopped by Clem! Broncos trying to get right back into it there. Great end-to-end action here in the second period. 45 seconds remaining in the frame. This is Erickson at center. He'll move to Glowak. Over to Borger, who dumps it in. Jackson back for it. He's hammered there by Besh and sent to his backside. Here come the Muskies, though. It's Gursky hustling in, goes around his man. Gursky loses balance, stays with the puck, but then loses the puck. And it is shot down into the neutral zone. Totero can't move it. Now, here come the Muskies, 10 seconds left. Gursky looking for one last chance. Puck sent to the sideboards. Ward taken out there by Tucker Hell, number 8 for the Broncos. Loose puck. And the battle goes on a little bit after the whistle. Gursky and Besh exchanging some unpleasantries. But nothing further comes of that. So, the Fort Francis Muskies enter the period with a 1-goal lead and will leave the second period with a 1-goal lead. Your score after 2 periods at the Ice for Kids Arena. The Fort Francis Muskies 2, the International Falls Broncos 1. Third period action coming up in a moment. Welcome back for the third period of hockey action. After 2 periods, it's the Fort Francis Muskies 2, the International Falls Broncos 1. A fantastic hockey game so far. Terrific end-to-end action in that second period. Your scoring summary in the second. Brady Wicklund scoring unassisted for the Broncos at 11:26 to tie the hockey game at 1-1. But after Travis Kaler took a cross-checking penalty later in the frame, Austin Armstrong putting the Muskies back in front with a power play marker from Carson Noga and Nolan Mann with the second assist at the 14:51 mark, thus giving us the 2-1 score we have at this moment in part 2 of this year's border battle between the Muskies and the Broncos. Muskies winning game 1 of the battle 4-1 on December 21st at Bronco Arena. And as I was informed of at the intermission, the Traveling Cup, a new feature in this border battle that was won by the Muskies in the first one and taken back across the border. The Broncos desperately want to recapture it and bring it back to the Falls and not leave it in Muskie hands for the next 11 months. Scores! But it's going to be a whole lot tougher for the Broncos now. Austin Armstrong with the howitzer from the right point. Catches the post and gets behind Max Marcotte in the Broncos' net. And the Muskies, 32 seconds into the third period, on Armstrong's second of the game, have taken a 3-1 lead.
Muskie goal scored by number 6, Austin Armstrong.
So it's Armstrong from Noga. The two of those guys hooking up again. They did so late in the second. They do so early in the third. But here's the Broncos. Gonzalez shot. Stopped by Clem. No rebound. And the Muskie goaltender holding up strong so far here tonight in his first game after what looked like a serious knee injury against the Red Lake Rams before the exam break. But he has been between the pipes and looking stellar here in this one. A great pad stack save on Justin Besh early in the second period. And looking now to hold up a 2-goal Muskie lead after the early goal by Austin Armstrong at the 32-second mark from Carson Noga. Fort Francis 3, International Falls 1. And with only 17-minute periods, the Broncos now under the gun to get back into this one. Trying to clear the zone is Glowak. He moves it ahead to Gonzalez. Now pushes it to Jackson Germain. But it's Gursky winning the race back for that one. Avis goes in behind the net. Over to Gursky. Gursky off the boards. Kept alive there by Beneke. Gursky will try again. Bodied there by Jackson Germain. He moves it over to Jace Jackson. Off the glass, sends it out. Tried to hit Barker in stride, but that got past everyone and down the ice for the icing call against the Muskies. 2:09 gone in the third period. Fort Francis 3, International Falls 1. Muskies looking to sweep the border battle for 2018-2019. It's been pretty intriguing that for all the physical play tonight, we've only had one penalty in the game. That proved to be a costly one to the Broncos' Travis Kaler, as Austin Armstrong got the first of his 2 goals on the night so far on the power play to give the Muskies a 2-1 lead. It is now 3-1 Muskies. Here's the Broncos trying to keep it in. Gartsky, though, shovels it. And now it's Mann. Whoa! Mann and Kaler. Not sure if Kaler was going in for the hit or Mann dropped him with a hit, but either way, the Muskies bench was loving the fact that Kaler ended up impacting the boards rather hard. Here's Sari now, coming in across the line. Shot! That'll go just wide. Dremel trying to provide a screen in front. Muskies now. The long pass goes nowhere from Armstrong. And there'll be another icing call against the Muskies. 2:59 gone here in the third period. Muskies 3, Broncos 1. Taking the face off for the Broncos, it's Besh battling McGill. Puck goes back to the line. Glowak has it knocked away from him. And now it's Connor Nelson. He's moving in with Noga. Nelson shot to the corner by Marcotte. Nelson with it deep in the zone. He loses it and Beneke gets it off the boards, just out. And that puck set over the glass and out of play.
$2.50. 673-818. 673-818 for $782.50 can be picked up at the penalty box.
Here's a puck in the neutral zone. Now moving in, Jackson Germain, the shot scores! Now we're gonna have a talk about this one. The referee talking to his linesman, was the puck kicked in? They're gonna converse. We don't have a decision yet. Broncos celebrating maybe prematurely. All 3 officials gathered. The puck was centered by Jackson Germain. Referee heading over, and it is a goal. Puck centered by Germain. I think it was Brady Wicklund in front. If it went off his skate, that's going to be Wicklund's second of the game. Here at the 3:29 mark of the third. And the Broncos are right back in this game. They trail 3-2.
International Falls goal, his second of the game, number 9, Brady Wicklund. Time 13:31 of the third period.
So indeed it is Wicklund getting the goal. But here's Michael Ward trying to restore that 2-goal lead for the Muskies. He's in there with Avis. It's Wicklund, unassisted officially, but I think Jackson Germain should have gotten an assist on that one as he put the shot to the front of the net that went off Wicklund's skate and in. But it's Wicklund, his second of the game at 3:29. And Fort Frances lead is now down to 3-2. Puck shot down the ice, and it'll be icing against the Muskies once again. 4:14 gone in the third. The teams exchanging goals here early in the frame. Austin Armstrong is second of the game at the 32-second mark. And Brady Wicklund, his second of the game at the 3:29 mark. 3-2 Fort. Man now trying to get in on the puck against Kaler. Marcotte sends it all the way out of the zone. Redford dumps it back in. Marcotte stops the puck, leaves it for Sari. Mann tries to steal and does. Here's Mann back to Redford at the point, but that gets away from him. And now he's got a hustle as he's got both Dremel and Smith bearing down on him. Redford. He moves it to Spence. Spence taking off his feet. Here's Palm. Moves it in behind the net to Dremel. Now Palm, the top line for the Broncos out right now, looking for the equalizer. Body there by Redford. Palm loses his stick. Muskies get it out. Stoppage in play. Redford and Palm were tied up behind the play. Not sure why the whistle, but the faceoff will come outside the Muskie zone. 4:56 gone in the third period. It's Besh taking the draw against Ward. Josh Ward. Jackson now racing the puck up ice. Trying to get to Gartsky. He gets it to Gartsky. Gartsky walking in. Shot! That's just high over the net. Michael Ward and Gartsky in. Trying to get it off Borger. Besh though. He'll move out. He moves it to number 13. Jackson Schultz. Muskies trying to get possession of the puck back. It'll be Beneke. Backhands it in. Jackson has to go off his skate. He's got to be careful. He's got Schultz all over him. Moved ahead to Ward though and tipped down the ice. Josh Ward hustling in against Glowak. Glowak backhands it around to Beneke. Beneke bothered by Noga. Besh comes back to help. Noga comes up with the puck to Gartsky. He'll go to the point to Terrell. Over to Armstrong. Shot stopped by Marcotte. And he will hold on. 6:03 gone in the third. And the pressure is mounting with every tick of the clock in the annual border battle. Fort Frances 3, International Falls 2. And we have plenty of drama to unfold before this one is over. Puck goes out of play. Face-off will come into the Bronco zone. Armstrong shots. That's stopped by Marcotte. Rebound. Milgill. That goes wide. There's a chance for Noga, and Marcotte got a piece of it. Fell into his net, had to scramble to get back out, but made a great save on Noga. Here's Gonzalez now, in on the left wing. He leaves it for Jackson Germain. Germain bothered by Nelson. And Armstrong's clearing attempt goes off the glass, off the netting, and leads to a whistle. Face-off to come in the Muskie zone. It'll be Peyton Avis for the Muskies against Simon Palm, the captain of the International Falls Broncos. Palm wins it, back to Surrey, but that's picked off there, and Ward pushes it ahead into the Bronco zone. Glowak back for it. He goes off the glass. Puck bouncing around. Barker sends it in, delayed offside. Muskies will chase it after now. Here's Jackson. He fires, loose in front. Broncos come up with it. It's Sari. He moves it across. It goes out the stick of Smith into the Muskie zone. Avis picks it up for the Fort. Goes to Ward. He misses that one. And this is Glowak. Jackson now trying to move it out of the Muskie zone. Kept in by Dremel. To Sari. Deep in the Fort zone. The defenseman trying to make something happen to get the Broncos back on even ground in this one. Sari leaves it for Palm. Palm makes a move, tries to walk in front. And Darian Clem staying with the play, makes the stop and holds on for the whistle. 7:42 gone in the third period. The Fort continuing to maintain a 3-2 lead. Here's the Broncos keeping it in. Borger sends it behind the Muskie net. Armstrong gets on it. He tries to get it out. And with a little help there from Spence, he does. Carter Germain, he wheels it back in. Gursky picks it up. Tried to move it to man, but the Broncos get that one. 3 Broncos by the line, only 2 Muskies. Fort's got to get back on the back check. That deflects wide. Clem had to come out and knock that to safety as Besh was coming in fast. Sent down the ice. Kaler. Bothered there by Spence. And now a whistle. And we're going to have a high sticking penalty. And it looks like it's going to the Muskies, which means the Broncos are going to have a chance to tie this game on the power play. As it's Ashton Cousino with 8:35 remaining, going to the box for high sticking. So Cousino, 2 minutes for high sticking for the Fort. And the Broncos with their first power play opportunity of the night.
Ashton Cousino, minor penalty for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 8:35 in the third period.
So here come the Broncos, down 3-2. Searching for the equalizer. Muskies send it down to start this penalty kill. They've got DeTero out there with Redford, Michael Ward, and Jake Barker, whose stick goes flying as he tried to make a play on the puck. And now trying to get back to the bench. He doesn't have a stick. He's not going to go back to the bench. He's going to try and play this out. No stick. It's basically a 2-man advantage right now for the Broncos, but they cannot keep it in. Dremel had to get past him. Barker races back, get a stick, and now gets called off the ice. And they send out Avis. DeTero. He looks to get it past Dremel. He can't. Dremel keeps it in. But a good play there by Avis to knock it out over the Muskie line. 1 minute left in the Bronco power play. 7:33 remaining in the hockey game. Jackson gets it out across the line. The Broncos clear. DeTero whiffs on the clearing opportunity. Borger to Beneke. Jackson tries to get to him. And a little backhander. Clem will cover that one. Beneke, not sure why he needed to come back on that route to the net with Clem having already covered the puck. Seemed a little excessive by the Bronco player, but be it as it may, we will have a face-off to the left of Clem. 40 seconds left in the Bronco power play. 7:15 left in the third period. Fort 3, Falls 2. This is Jackson Germain for the Broncos. Back to Kaler at the point. He keeps it in. Now there's a try by Germain. That doesn't go anywhere. Barker trying to muscle his way past Glowak, the co-captain of the Broncos. Glowak now brings it to center. A little bit of a pick there by Gonzalez, not called. Muskie's trying to get it out. Armstrong will get it out all the way down the ice. Now just 10 seconds left in the Broncos power play. Looks like the Muskies are going to kill this off and hold on to their lead. A long pass there by Kaler. Was out the stick of Gonzalez. Broncos keep control right in front. Jackson Germain. He couldn't get much of the puck, but slide it toward Clem. Clem jumps on it and holds on. So the Muskies successfully kill off the International Falls power play. The Falls' first power play of the evenings. They are 0 for 1. The Muskies 1 for 1 on theirs. That's the difference in the hockey game right now. As the Muskies lead 3-2 with 6:25 remaining in the third period. Muskies now clear it in. Goes in behind the net. This is Sari. Broncos try and clear. No luck so far. Nolan Mann, he goes in against Erickson. Now here come the Broncos as it's Jordan Smith moving it ahead. Palm looking for Dremel. He was cruising alone in front to the net, but a good defensive breakup there, I believe by Jackson, getting the stick down. And now a stoppage there. May have been a hand pass on that one. Well, a face-off just outside the Broncos' blue line. 5:44 remaining in the third period. Cole McGill against Besh. Muskies try and push it in. They want to keep that puck in that Broncos zone as much as possible. Safest way to keep that 1-goal lead. Muskies deep in their zone, moving around the boards. Nelson, puck deflects up, got a piece of the net. And another stoppage in play, 5:27 left here in the third. Mort Francis attempting to sweep the 2018-2019 border battle. They took the first half of the series 4-1 on December 21st in the Falls. They lead this one 3-2. Puck sent in on Clem. Armstrong. He's got Jackson Schultz bearing down on him, but he managed to get it out. McGill takes a whack at it. Now the Muskies pushed it into the zone. Puck sent out. Jackson in the Muskie zone. Sends it around the boards. Noga. He'll try and send it out. He just gets it out of the zone. Nelson will pick it up and move it in. Now Nelson goes in on the forecheck, abandoning his normal defenseman post. In fact, it looks like Nelson's been moved onto a forward line now as Jackson and Redford are back on the point for the Muskies. So Connor Nelson transitioning to the forward spot. And he is a dangerous offensive player. Head coach of the Muskies, Jordan Sinclair, rolling the dice, seeing if they can get a little spark, get an insurance marker. Here's Redford in his own zone. Back to Jace Jackson. He has to go off his stick. Now it's Kian Gonzalez trying to beat Jackson to the puck. Avis will pick it up. Redford over to Jackson, to Barker. He chips it by Sari. Races in after it against Jake Erickson. Barker centers it. That goes wide of the net. Sari. He moves it over to Erickson. Erickson taken off his stick by Barker. He's there with Avis, and now Michael Ward right in. Puck just slid off his stick in the last second. Great chance there for a 4-2 goal for the Muskies. Puck batted at the net, and Marcotte will hold on. 3:39 left in the third. Great chance there for the Muskies. Michael Ward walking in alone on Marcotte, but just had the puck skip away from him at the last second. The Broncos can have a sigh of relief over that. Muskies now, DeTero. Here's Armstrong back at the point. He's got 2 goals tonight. The shot, that went through a bunch of bodies and went just wide of the net. Here's Cousino trying to fish the puck out against Glowak. Dremel in there for the Broncos. Now Glowak comes away with it. He's body but stays on his feet, stays with the play. Glowak hums it into the Muskie zone. DeTero back for it. They're moving in behind his net to Armstrong. Armstrong quickly to Nolan Mann. Mann fires it deep in the zone, and there is 3 minutes left in the third period. Muskies 3, Broncos 2. In behind the net, Cousino tried to center it. That was blocked by Palm. Cousino trying to win it back. Now here's Redford. Cousino again. He'll send it in deep. Spence and Mann prowling around, and Marcotte decides no more messing around here. Can't afford to give up another goal at this stage of the game, but the Broncos are already down one. He covers it. And a face-off in the International Falls zone with 2:37 remaining in regulation time. Besh wins the draw. Back to Kaler. He fires it around the boards, tipped out by Borger. Jace Jackson, he can't quite get on it. Now here's the Broncos maybe with a chance. Drop pass, Besh shot! Oh, off the shoulder of Clem and just wide of the net. Terrific opportunity there for Besh. Borger trying to center it now. He's got McGill on him as well as Redford. But Borger staying with the puck. Besh in behind, he's centered. Knocked away by Clem. McGill off the glass. No go there. Still in the zone. Jackson, he'll try it. That will get out down the ice. And it will get far enough for an icing call with 1:55 remaining in the third period here at the Ice for Kids Arena. The Fort Francis Muskies 3. The International Falls Broncos 2. And we'll keep an eye on the Broncos net, see how long it'll take for goaltender Max Marcotte to be summoned to the bench for an extra attacker. And now it looks like we are going to have a timeout. So the International Falls Broncos taking their timeout. They want to talk things over as they prepare to make the final push here late in the third period, looking for the equalizer to try and force overtime. If not, the Muskies will sweep the 2018-2019 border battle. Terrific hockey game here this evening. Both teams putting in full effort. Good physical play, terrific saves by both goaltenders. Some nice goals, some not so nice goals, but they all count the same. Austin Armstrong with 2 for the Muskies, 1 on the power play. Jackson Garpsky with the other for the Fort. Brady Wicklund supplying both markers so far for the International Falls Broncos. So Marcotte skates back to his net for the time being. But if the Broncos win possession of the faceoff and keep it in the Muskie zone, I would bet you a large sum of money he'll be going 4th gear to the Broncos bench for the extra attacker. Here's a chance. Glove save. Wicklund looking for the hat trick on that one. And Clem says, not this time, number 9. And we will have the draw again. Jackson Germain against Peyton Avis. Here is Wicklund. He couldn't get past Avis, and now that's sent ahead into the Broncos zone. Beneke back for it. Broncos now looking to get it out of their zone so they can get Marcotte out of the net. We are down to 90 seconds to play here at the Ice for Kids Arena. Fort 3, Broncos 2. And Datero with a misfired pass off the boards all the way down the ice. And now Marcotte will skate to the bench. The perfect opportunity that the Broncos were waiting for to pull their netminder and send out the extra attacker. So it'll be 6 skaters against 5 for the Broncos as they look to tie this hockey game. 1:25 to play. Muskies trying to clear the puck out. Redford couldn't do it. It's Palm behind the net. He's hit there by Redford. Besh in to help. These have been 2 of the more dangerous Broncos in this game tonight, Besh and Palm. But the puck is whistled down as the referee lost sight of the puck. 1:11 to play. Looks like the faceoff will stay in the Fort Francis zone. Besh against Mike. Nope. Muskies will make a change. And it'll be Avis in the faceoff circle against Besh. Avis. Scramble draw. Broncos come away with it. Palm. Shot. Stopped. by Clem. Dremel, he tries to track it down. Bodies against the sideboards. Barker now looks for the long shot, but that misses the nets, and it will be icing again for the Muskies. 57 seconds left in the third period. It's a tempting target down there, but the Muskies have to play smart, not try and go for the insurance marker from 180 feet away and keep racking up the icing calls, because eventually these defensive zone faceoffs may come back to burn them. Dremel shot, that goes just wide of the net. Besh, body there against by Michael Ward. Broncos trying to come away with it. Glowak, now it's Besh. He tries to work to the center. There's a shot. Dremel, that hit a stick and went wide. 38 seconds to go. Muskies desperately trying to move the puck out. Here's the Broncos keeping possession. Muskies trying to hem him in. Goes back to Wicklund at the point. His wrister. Did not have a lot of juice on that one. And Clem able to cover it up. 26.9 seconds left here in the third period. Broncos will keep the same 6 skaters out there. Nope, quick change now as Gonzalez and Jackson Germain will come on. And Besh will head off. And now Dremel will have to come off with 7 skaters. Broncos had for a minute there. Face off. Muskies get control. They'll move it out. This is Spence. He takes a hard hit but gets it deep in the zone. 18 seconds to go now. Noga in there looking to keep the puck in the zone. It's Wicklund. He'll move it ahead. It's off the skate though. McGill can't do anything but 6 seconds. That goes off a Muskie. And the Fort Francis Muskies are going to sweep. The Border Battle scores! Carson Noga with the buzzer beater into the empty net. And the Fort Francis Muskies will claim a 4-2 victory against the International Falls Broncos here at the Ice for Kid Arena.
Francis Muskies, number 13, Carson Noga.
So Noga getting the goal unassisted at the 16:59 mark. His 3rd point of the hockey game to lead all players and give the Muskies a 2-goal victory. So we'll do the scoring summary for you right now. In the first period, Jackson Gartsky giving the Muskies a 1-0 lead at the 1:17 mark. The assist going to Josh Ward for the only goal of the opening stanza as Fort Francis took a 1-0 lead into the dressing room. In the second, Brady Wicklund tying the game for the Broncos at 11:26 unassisted to make it 1-1. But then with Travis Kaler in the box with the only penalty of the game, the only Bronco penalty of the game for cross-checking, Austin Armstrong, a crazy backhander that somehow found its way through goaltender Max Marcotte of the Broncos at the 14:51 mark. The assist to Carson Noga and Nolan Mann to make it 2-1 Muskies after 2 periods. In the third, Armstrong is 2nd of the game from Noga at the 32-second mark, making it a 3-1 hockey game. Brady Wicklund replying for the Broncos with an unassisted marker officially, although he looks like the puck was shot by Jackson Germain and went in off Wicklund's skate past Muskie netminder Darian Clem to make it a 3-2 Fort lead. But Carson Noga, with 0.4 of a second left on the clock, wins a battle in the Bronco zone and knocks the puck into the empty net for the insurance marker. Unassisted, his 3rd point of the game. And this game ends with a 4-2 final in favor of the Muskies as they claim the Border Battle Cup for the 2018-2019 season, a new facet to this international battle. Your winning goaltender tonight, Darian Clem. The losing goaltender tonight, Max Marcotte. Muskies 1 for 1 on the power play. The Broncos 0 for 1 on the power play. Next Muskie action on the road in Kenora on February 7th against the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. Their next home game will be their last regular season game of the Norwassa season. It'll be at the Couchiching First Nation Arena, the Duke, on Valentine's Day, February 14th, starting at 7:15 as they take on the visiting Dryden Eagles. So your final score tonight: the Fort Frances Muskies 4, the International Falls Broncos 2. The Muskies win the 2018-2019 Border Battle here in Fort Frances. I've been your play-by-play man, Joey Payer. Thanks to my cameraman, Lyndon Hughes. We say thank you for joining the action this evening, and we'll see you again next time.